Hi there, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry about this little wiggly camera thing. I thought that it would be okay, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to move around much, which is a bummer because this is a great angle. So I'm going to have to put you back in the other one. Like earlier, unfortunately, YouTube doesn't let me preview. Hi, Patty! Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't let me preview my live stream to get it set up. It's really kind of dumb. So I can't really tell what's going on until you guys are on here with me, so I'm really sorry. Please be patient. I'll try to go slow. You could close your eyes. I feel like that's the only thing I've been saying this whole time I've been doing these live streams. Okay, so that shouldn't move too much. Let me turn that. Put all the tools that we need. Alrighty. So thank you for joining me. Tonight we're just going to do a quick project for a friend of mine, and we're going to use, there's two different kind of vinyls that you can use to do windows, and I've heard people say window cling and window decals. And the difference between the window cling and the window decals are the clings go on the inside of the window, and they're, easily peel off, and they're not really set up for the weather. If you want to do decals for windows on vehicles, you'll need Oracal 651 or something like it. So I don't know if you can see that very well. Woo! It's really pretty and shiny. And it's semi-permanent, which means it's permanent. Hi, I'm so glad you caught me, Kathleen. All right, I'm going to be trying to do, these are really fun. I don't know why. I can't really interact a whole lot whenever I'm doing the serious parts, but for some reason I'm just really excited about doing live streams, and I wish that I had more free time to do them. Okay, so you're going to need your picky tool for weeding. You're going to need a stylus for the screen, and you're going to need a scrapey tool of some sort to get your Oracal 651 onto your mat. Mine is taped down with contact paper right now because my mat is no longer sticky and I haven't taken the time to get the glue and do all the stuff to re-stick it. So I'm just taping it on the sides. I did my test cut already, so you guys didn't have to sit through that. But if you're going to do this, do a test cut first. My blade is at 1. That seems to be a good one for it. A little bit under, and it wasn't cutting enough. And we're going to use clear contact paper to put over them as transfer tape. So whenever they get to their destination and they want to put them on their cars, they can easily. Okay. So here we go. We're going to just jump right in. Are there any questions while I'm looking at the camera? Cool. Hope you guys are having a good night. All right, so we're going to choose pattern. We're going to choose the fonts. And we're going to choose this big blocky one. You can choose any of them, but for what I'm going for, I need the big blocky one. All right. I have a good friend whose sister is a missing person in North Carolina. And she's been missing for quite a while. And we've been friends for a long time, and we kind of support each other as much as we can. And I recently wrote a little book, and she bought it and sent it to me asking for an autograph, and which I think is so cute. So sweet. So I thought, what can I do for her and her family that would just be a nice thank you for buying my book? And this is what I came up with, and I love it. Okay, so Bring Angie Home, hashtag Bring Angie Home. If you type that in, it goes to anything on Facebook about Angie. Okay, so I'm just going to go back into this screen. Sorry, I kind of rushed through everything. But here's your edit screen. That's your sort screen. That one's going to be, we're going to load up our mat and make sure that everything is on the actual plastic. not on the tape and all that stuff. Okay, so what we have to do though is we have to edit it and make it smaller, because the envelope that I have to send it to her in is only 9 inches. Or, yeah, 9 inches, 9¼ inches, but we want them to be 9 inches. Okay. And that makes them 9 inches by 79. If I wanted to, which I think I do, I want to go ahead and make them an inch tall. Choose this button right here. This makes it where the distribution goes to only one part, the part that you're working on. See, oh. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, that changes it all together. This one changes them individually. That's what I meant. I knew what I meant. Okay. So I want to get as many as I can on here as possible. So I'm just going to try to do 10 of them and see how it goes. Okay, it's just going to give me this big blob. Is it showing you guys? Oh, you're so far away. I'm sorry, I wish I would have thought of that. I will get better at this, guys. Woo. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay. So now here, they're all jumbled. We're going to go up here to OK, and over here to this button, which sorts them. And we're going to have it sorted in as much regular direction as, not enough space on the mat. Well, that's just silly. Then why'd you let me add them? I don't really want to do this because, well, maybe I do. That's actually kind of perfect. I'll click OK. I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. And those look beautiful and all spaced perfectly. But if I want to, I need to move them over to this side, because if you've been following me, you'll know that my machine cuts only on one side really good. But I don't want to move each of these individually. That'll mess up everything, all of my awesomeness here. So let's go up here to this grouping button. And let's choose this button that will group everything. Click OK. That selects everything. This groups everything. Choose OK. And now I can take it all as one big thing over this way. Click OK. Oh, I don't want to click OK. Now we're going to take this and we're going to choose this one. We're going to load our mat with the material on it. And we're going to scan it in to the background so that we can see we're going to scan in the background so that we can see the where the material is and be able to place our design perfectly on there. Okay, so it's a little bit big, but now we can just do this, make it just a little bit smaller. Okay, go back out and see. It looks like it's still a little bit tall, so let's bring the height down. That makes me comfortable. Here we go. Okay. Alright, because I don't know if you guys can see from there, but I can see where the tape is and it's kind of dark. I don't want it to cut on that because then it won't cut my actual vinyl that I need cut it. Okay, now that we have it all lined up, we have everything ready, we'll choose OK. And normally this is where you would add your test cut. Choose one of these, set, and then pick where you want it to be so you can check it out. Okay, I'm going to delete that because I don't need it now. But that's when you would do it, if you didn't already do it like I did ahead of time. Alright, we'll click OK, OK, and cut. It's going to take 10 minutes to cut. So Should I let you guys go now or let it go for 10 minutes? That just seems a little crazy. But if you're willing to sit through it, we'll see the result. I think I'm just gonna go ahead. You're welcome to leave and come back. Hopefully the internet will stay with me and it won't lose me. If it does, just come back later on my channel. There should be a part 2, or just kind of hang out and a part 2 will start. Okay, Patty. This is kind of ridiculous. After this one, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it. And we'll work on those 3 and I'll finish cutting out the rest later. I don't think anybody should have to sit through this amount of cutting. Thank you for those of you who are hanging out though. Appreciate your dedication to the crafts. Okay, and now it's gonna spit out my mat. Not spit it out, returned it to its regular place. I don't know if you guys could see that. So it's on there. It's just a little bit hard to see. So I can't stand that sound. So right now I'm just taking the contact paper strips off. It's the contact paper I used for transfer tape earlier on the birthday calendar we made. So I got to double use it. Okay, so Oracal is awesome because it has the grid on the back. It's easy to see. I think the kind that come, well, not the kind that come with your machine, but the Brother brand. In fact, I know it's just like a paper backing with nothing on the back. Not even, it doesn't even say Brother, and it's great vinyl, but the paper backing makes your mat really gross. Really gross. Okay, so now we're done with the machine. Let's go ahead and do our weeding. Set that aside for now. We actually don't need that anymore either. Now we're just going to gently peel back. Oh, I probably should have cut that too. I don't like waste at all. So it's really nice, firm vinyl, very permanently sticky. It's not like contact paper at all. Contact paper is very flimsy and stretchy. This is like, oh, I don't even know what to compare it to, but it's good stuff. I'm going to take a piece of that contact paper and tape it to the table. Okay. Uh-oh. It sticks to itself really good too, so you've got to get it really fast if it does that. Okay. And when you're weeding, remember only to poke the inside part, the part you're trying to get rid of. Don't poke your letters. I know that's hard sometimes. Escape artists. I didn't see where that went. Okay. Hi, Lucky. Okay, so let's see if we can fix this angle. Make it a little bit better. Whoops. So my next few live streams are going to be on embroidery, my embroidery machine. So if you're interested in embroidery, or if you're getting sick of the ScanNCut videos, just know there's embroidery coming soon. Although I don't know why anybody would get sick of this. It's so much fun. All right. Still hanging in there, guys. Hope you're doing okay. It doesn't show me your messages for very long. It's really annoying. It just kind of shows for a few seconds and then it goes to this like abyss of nowhereness. So we're just going to cut the contact paper to the same size as the decal. And we're going to put it over the top of that. And then we're going to cut the decals out by hand. I know that we can put them back in and scan them and do all that stuff. I'm just starting to get pretty tired today. My fuel is running low. So I just want to do these 3 so that those of you that are scared of your machine can stop being scared. It's so easy. This is how you do the window decals. You just cut them out on your machine. And then as long as you always, you know, do your test cuts, start out with a low number when you first do your cuts and stuff like that, you won't have a high risk of running into or cutting your mat. I know that that's what most people are scared of, and it happens to a lot of people, but just go slow, start low, you know, whatever you can. Okay, so now we have the contact paper over the top of Bring Angie Home. And we're gonna just make sure that it's nice and melded on there. Okay, because we're not going to be transferring this, they're going to be transferring this. We're going to keep this on the paper, obviously, so that they can use it as a sticker. Now let's go ahead and pull it up. Get rid of that old contact paper. Okay, do the slidey thing on the back too, just to make sure. And look at that. There you go. You've made your friends, or yourself if you're an activist as well, awesome decals that will help, hopefully, for these guys, help get them some recognition for their family member. And not recognition, but yeah, I guess recognition is the right word, so that more people are aware that Angie is even missing, so that we can try to get her home wherever she is. Alrighty, it's that simple. Our machine is wonderful. Our machine helps bring people hope if you choose to use it that way. Our machine does so many wonderful things. There's no reason to be scared of it anymore. I'm going to go back to embroidery for a couple days, but I will come back to the ScanNCut. And if you have any questions or there's anything that you want me to cover that I haven't covered, let me know. I'm trying to stick with the easy projects for the beginners on the ScanNCut, just because there's so many people afraid of their machines, and I don't want them to be afraid. It's just unnecessary to be afraid. These things are wonderful. It's like an extra hand in your house, and all those things that you pay other people to do over the years, you get to do yourself. And it feels really good. Really, really good. Alrighty. Sorry this went on so long. It didn't need to. This is a very quick project. So get going. Let me know how things go for you. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.